Someone had a private meeting with your ex to plan something behind your back. A secret meeting behind your back. The plan unfolding. Archangel Michael says, something is happening behind the curtain of your life. You cannot see it yet, but the shift has already begun. A private meeting was held in silence, and your name was at the center of the table. The air in the room was still when they whispered about you. The walls caught the betrayal before your heart could. What they planned in that moment will soon echo into your reality, a person you trusted once. Your ex sat across from someone you never imagined would sit on the other side. They didn't meet to heal, they met to plot. They didn't meet to move on, they met to stir something behind you. Your past is being reopened without your permission. They believe you are blind to their collusion. But energy never lies. And whispers have already started to reach you in strange ways. Comment, I claim divine clarity, if this message is reaching your spirit right now. They drank tea and exchanged glances like old friends. But beneath every word was strategy. One of them even laughed when your name was spoken, as if mocking how far you've come. It wasn't just a casual conversation, it was layered. They spoke about how much you've grown, and how that growth makes them uncomfortable. They decided that something must be done about it. Your peace irritates their chaos. Your strength triggers their insecurity. The very person who once held your hand is now holding secrets. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. What they planned was subtle, not violent, but it's the kind of move that shakes your foundation when you're not prepared. They want to insert confusion where you've gained clarity. A message may come to you, disguised as an apology. A gift may arrive, coated with false goodwill. Be cautious, this was all discussed. They know your patterns. They think you will fall into the same emotional trap again. But this time, you are more aware than they realize. They underestimate your growth. They still see you as the broken version they left. But you are no longer standing in the ruins of your past. Type Amen to get blessing 440. This woman who met with your ex had a smirk on her face. She has always observed you from a distance, with hidden envy. Now, she wants a role in the script of your downfall. She acts innocent in public, but her energy behind closed doors is sharp. She carries your name in her mouth like a poison she wants to spill. This is not the first time she's meddled. Her intentions are to erase your presence quietly. She doesn't want a fight, she wants removal. She whispered, let's give them a reason to walk away from everything. They believe you'll never find out. They think silence is a shield. But nothing escapes the divine watch. The next 3 days are crucial. Someone might pretend to offer you an opportunity. That offer was born from that secret meeting. Type Amen to get blessing 812. One of them has saved a picture of you. They analyzed it at the meeting. They were shocked at how radiant you've become. Your success has started to haunt their mediocrity. That photo was meant to study your glow, to understand your strength. But what they forgot is that glow was earned through fire. They talked about your routines. They want to disrupt your peace without being seen. She even suggested a way to accidentally show up in your life again. He agreed without hesitation. Your ex nodded, and even brought up your vulnerabilities. They are playing on what they think still wounds you. The plan is emotional, not financial, not legal, but deeply personal. It's about triggering you to self-destruct. They want to plant chaos and step away, watching from a distance. Type Amen to get blessing 927. One of them wants access to your inner circle. They want to befriend someone close to you. They already began doing it without your awareness. They've messaged someone recently pretending to be harmless. They asked about your schedule, your recent wins, and even your mood. That message was reported back to the one you once loved. That woman is not new to this game. She's played this role in other people's lives before. She attaches, drains, and disappears. She's jealous of your destiny. That's why she smiles in your face, but clenches her fists behind you. That meeting they had was not a coincidence. It was aligned with your season of rising. The closer you get to your purpose, the more their shadows stretch. Light exposes them. Type Amen to get blessing 1033. There's a car that keeps parking not far from your place. It's been seen before but ignored. Someone in your area is observing on behalf of this duo. They're not watching to attack you. They're watching to gather rhythm. They're collecting your routines like data. What time you walk, who you talk to, even what energy you carry. This woman is bolder than she looks. She's orchestrated drama before. Now she wants to use your ex as a tool to do it again. Comment reveal all hidden plans. If your soul feels this message aligning with your timeline. Your ex feels guilt, but not enough to stop. He is doing it out of anger, not love. His pride is bruised because you didn't crawl back. They talked about your last conversation. She asked him, did they beg? He said no, and that's what sealed the decision to move forward with the plan. Your independence wounded their ego, and now they want your world to wobble. But they don't know divine protection already surrounds you. Type Amen to get blessing 1171. She said something chilling in that room. I know how to trigger them. And your ex didn't stop her. That statement wasn't made in humor. It was calculated. She knows something about your past. You once confided to someone, and now it's being weaponized. The private meeting lasted 47 minutes. That's all it took to form a plan. They ended it with a handshake, cold and confirming. You may feel a shift in your body, like something is off. That's your intuition preparing you. You are not paranoid. You are prophetic. There will be a moment soon where they pretend to bump into you. That will be the test. You must remain grounded. Type Amen to get blessing 1314. She may mention something only your ex would know. That's how you'll confirm the link between them. She will test your emotions, your reactions, your softness. But this time, you won't respond with tears. You will respond with silence, and that silence will shake them more than any word. They're expecting the old version of you. They rehearsed what to say if you asked them anything. They practiced the smiles, the tone, the fake innocence. Every detail was rehearsed during that private meeting. Your ex even practiced pretending to still care. That part was chilling. He's willing to fake emotion if it helps destabilize you. Type Amen to get blessing 1442. Archangel Michael says, The truth is already cracking through the surface. The plan they made is not sealed in destiny. It can still be dismantled by your awareness. Heaven is not asleep to injustice. That meeting was recorded in the spiritual realm. Nothing done in darkness will go without response. One of them has a motive rooted in jealousy, the other in resentment. Together, they are dangerous only to those who are unaware, but you, child of light, are rising in sight. They targeted your peace because it's louder than their noise. They targeted your calm because it intimidates their chaos. They want to remind you of your past. But they forget who you've become. Type Amen to get blessing 1507. Someone will soon try to gift you something. It may be physical, a book, a trinket, even food. Do not accept it without discernment. That gift may carry energy tied to that conversation. It could be a spiritual marker, and you're being warned in advance. They talked about your birthday, how you celebrate, where you usually go. The woman said, "That's our perfect window," the man agreed. They plan to send something before that date to trigger memory and emotion. Comment, "No weapon against me shall prosper," to seal your protection. She even mentioned something about a story you once told. One you thought was private. She wants to use it as an entry point. If she brings it up in casual talk, that's your sign. He regrets some things. But not enough to stop. He thinks of you often, but with bitterness. That's why he allows this woman to pull strings. Type Amen to get blessing 1633. You have a spiritual shield surrounding you, but awareness sharpens it. This warning is not fear, it's foresight. You are being equipped, not spooked. Someone close to you may mention they've seen your ex or that woman recently. Pay attention to that passing comment. It's not random, it's confirmation. Their energy is already leaking into your timeline. That's why you felt unsettled lately. You're picking up on the frequency. But you are not the same person who was once vulnerable. Your intuition is louder, your response is calmer. Type Amen to get blessing 1771. They believe they're being clever. They do not know the divine is already 20 steps ahead. What they think is hidden is already unfolding in your favor. That woman's smile is a veil. Beneath it is envy and desire for control. She wants to be you, or replace you, but can never embody what you carry. The man she partners with, your ex, is unstable. He regrets letting go, but now he's pretending it was his idea. This conflict inside him is what makes him dangerous. He knows your strength, and he knows you could expose everything. That's why they want to discredit you emotionally. Type Amen to get blessing 1811 soon. There may be an online post, vague but directed. Words that seem general but meant to sting you. They hope you'll see it and react. Do not engage. Let's